Hi guys, I am Marina Amdream. Right now I'm wearing my jewelry and my t-shirt that you can find on marinaamdream.com. In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick review of 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz and Janet Mills. Now, first, let me tell you why I read this book, because I was recommended it by several people. Now, let me tell you that this book is a difficult book to read. It has a lot of negativity there, and that's what kind of struck me. I guess the author is trying to struck you with drama to get his point across, but for me, honestly, it was a little much. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the actual agreements and I saw them all over internet, so it is obviously a public information. The first one is be impeccable with your word, which is basically be positive to yourself and say good things to yourself, which is a very good agreement. The next one is don't take anything personally, then don't make assumptions and always do your best. Now, my very favorite is always do your best. And that is basically it. The author mentioned these 4 agreements. He does mention the Toltec wisdom, that he is a Toltec. And then all he does is that he goes on and on and on and on and on, giving you negative examples why you should not do whatever he doesn't want you to do. Now, he basically says it's my way or no way. He says, forget everything you've ever known, don't go to church, don't worship God, and whoever God he's worshiping is actually like a creator. It's not even Jesus or Buddha or anything like it. So I found this book to be a little bit on the arrogant side. But again, the agreements are fabulous, but the delivery is like, what? So, I usually give positive reviews about books. Now, this one is 50-50. The actual agreements are great. The delivery, how the author writes, so negative. Oh my gosh, it's like, how many more negative examples do I need to get your point? So honestly, this book is supposed to be motivational, self-help. You guys, it is 70%, in my opinion, 70% negative and 30% positive. So after I read this book, I was like, I'm like, how can you enjoy a book that keeps giving you negative examples over and over and over and over? So no, you guys, he even brings up Hitler. I am from Ukraine. I am from Europe. My family, my ancestors were affected by Hitler directly. My great-grandmother was in a concentration camp. So for him to use the most dramatic negative examples to get his point across, I actually found disturbing. So again, the points, the agreements are fabulous, but I just want to warn you that if you read this book, it's going to be a lot of negativity. It's like, whoa, I had to have like tea and deep breathe and go for a walk after I read this book, because I found it disturbing. I'm sorry, I found this book very disturbing. Now, the amazing thing about it is that he goes 70% negative and then 30% positive, which there is something positive in that for sure. And he finishes with a prayer. And I'm like, okay, so you were dragging me along this negative nonsense this whole time, and then in the end, you're gonna finish with a prayer and think that I'm gonna forget that for a whole week I was reading negative stuff. It's like, no. Here's the thing, I do it too. I would give you guys negative examples from my life stories and then I would finish positive, but I don't think that I dwell that much on a negative. I hope I don't. If I do, please let me know. I definitely want to hear your feedback. So you guys, will I recommend this book? I would, but I just want to tell you, be aware that you are in for a lot of negativity. But maybe it was in a way effective, because let me tell you, once you read this much negativity, what not to do, you will definitely pay attention at his agreements and you will do them. So maybe it was his style on purpose. I don't know. But this book was a little much for me, and I just want to be honest with you. I cannot lie. I must be true to myself, and here I am giving you my honest review of this book. I was very surprised by thousands and thousands of good reviews on Amazon of this book, because of the actual style of writing. I was shaking. I was like, how can you give so many negative examples? So this is just me. We can agree to disagree. I still love you. I hope you still love me. But yeah, the agreements that do your best and don't make any assumptions and don't take anything personally, or be positive to yourself, impeccable with your word, I found them helpful, absolutely, and I will apply them. So it was definitely worth my money, but if I had to do it again, I wouldn't buy this book. So make your own judgment. Do read it because it is a famous book. Just be aware that you are in for a lot of negative examples. If you're up for it, go for it. You know, just be aware. This good is basically good to be aware. What do people read out there? And I'm like, okay, so people who recommended me this book, they read that. Okay, well, that is interesting to know what you're actually thinking. So yeah, this book definitely let me in a lot of people's minds. That's what we do. You want to learn about people, how they think, you gotta read. So this is what I do. I'm learning people's psychology, people's way of thinking, and also my own way of thinking. You know, reading is everything for me, and I will read any book whether I like the negative thing or not. You know, Don Miguel Ruiz, if you are watching this video, we're cool. Okay, this is your style of delivery. You do you. You know, just maybe next time don't dwell on the negative so much, because I love your points. I love your points. I thank you so much that you're sharing your Tao-Tech wisdom to us. So I know that in some way I am definitely a better person now because I read this book. So thank you. Sorry for my real review, but thank you so much. Just my opinion. We can agree to disagree. So all is cool. I love you all. I love reading all types of books, and I'm glad in a way that I read this book. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you in some way. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this book. Don't hate me. You know, it's all love out here. Love out here. All right. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Bye guys.